When you truly begin to think about it, we are like rats. But instead of working for cheese, we work for a paycheck instead. It is a race that has been set out for us since birth. This race keeps people locked into their 9 to 5, keeping them mediocre and never being able to achieve their full potential. Their days begin to look the same, and they just hope that things will change one day, except it never does. No one seems to question what is actually going on. It is an inhumane system keeping us tired, depressed, and hating Sunday nights. We were raised as cattle in school, only to be milked for 50 years until we finally get sent to the slaughterhouse. It is like we are trained to survive rather than to thrive in life. But I have a bigger vision for my life. I have a dream that I think about every day. Instead of dedicating my life to a company who does not care about me, I'll dedicate my life to myself. I will not stop until I achieve everything that I want. And I urge you to do the same, or else you will never escape the rat race. Today is a beautiful day, and the reason why it is a beautiful day is because I am not at work today. Even though it's rainy and muddy, it is absolutely beautiful today because I get to enjoy my freedom, which 99% of humans lack. When you seriously go deep and start to study what the 9 to 5 looks like, it is basically like slavery. I mean, let's be honest, none of us are making the amount of money that we want. And I mean, if you go and you look at most people, they're living paycheck to paycheck. Every week, they're hoping and praying that they don't have an expense that is going to throw them into turmoil. I want you to realize that if we don't change things, if we keep living on like this, if we keep going every single day, just blindlessly going through our days, and every single day just keeps going faster and faster, we feel like time is going by so fast, and we never truly look at what our life is looking like. If we don't try to escape this rat race, we are going to end up, I did the calculations, we are going to end up working 75,000 hours for a company that, let's be honest, you don't care about, number one, and number two, that doesn't care about you. Most of the time, honestly, these companies are feminine as well. You can't even truly act like a man when these companies are basically just holding you like a hostage, holding you like a slave. And I want you to realize that if, like I said, if you don't take that initiative to change something, if you don't set your eyes on a goal, on a dream that you have, and do something every single day to get for that. I mean, you have to realize that we're in the age of the internet. And in this age of the internet, you can achieve so much. Just look at all the people that you have seen pop off on social media. They're all making millions of dollars. There's so many ways online to make money these days. I need to escape this 9 to 5 race because you have to realize you're basically like a cow that's getting milked for 40, 45 years, and then you finally get sent to the slaughterhouse where you pass away. I want you to just think about this. Think about how, like I said, how inhumane it is to be stuck in this type of race where you see others, and people say you shouldn't compare, but you have to compare yourself to all the other kids that are 18, 19 years old making so much money, that escape. And it's not even about the money, honestly, it's about the freedom. You get treated like a dog, and they just make you do so much work and you don't get paid extra for it. Let's be honest, like, ask yourself, have you been happy in these past few years? Or have you been just living and going through the days hoping that, like I said, one day things are going to change, when in reality it never will? And they taught you from a young age in school, they taught you that you just need to sit still and follow orders. But the reason why they programmed us to think like that is not because they wanted us to become smart. It is because they wanted to get us ready to work for the rest of our life. I mean, they gave us the decision. I'm only 19 years old right now, and they're asking me to choose one thing to do for the rest of my life. And that wouldn't be hard if the thing that I chose in college would guarantee me a job. But the issue is, it is not guaranteeing me absolutely nothing. See, the thing is, with AI taking over, so many jobs are getting lost. And if we don't make the initiative to make a change during this day, I know I'm going to end up quitting this race one day. The first step is to just become aware of it. And if you don't become aware of this race, if you just, like I said, keep going on through your days, reality is going to hit you hard when you have absolutely nothing. I mean, look how beautiful this is. Look how beautiful this is. Look at that. If I was at work today, just look how beautiful this is. If I was at work today, I would not have been able to see something this beautiful. You see, the issue is, it is one of the hardest point of my life in this 9 to 5, because I go to work all day, I come home, I'm feeling tired, and that's when you just need to persevere and go through. Because like I said, if you could spend 8 hours working for someone else's dream, then you could spend 1 hour working for your own. And if you don't do that, if you come home, I know you feel tired, I know you feel sometimes depressed, you have a headache, whatever it is, but you must go through those days. Because if you don't, like I said, like I keep saying in this video, you're not going to be able to explore the beauty of this world. Look at all of this. You could go and you can travel the world if you had money, if you were making money online. I'm not sitting here and telling you that I have achieved it myself. I'm simply just documenting my journey and hopefully motivating you to do the same thing, to strive to become that better version of yourself, to strive and achieve all of the goals and the dreams on your heart. God had put this in your head for a reason. God had put everything. God made this world. But if you don't take initiative today, nothing's going to change.